Concerns over using up valuable fuel holding in the swift river current meant the start to leg one was not necessarily in order of pace. Roger Preston might have been first away, but his drama started just 10k in.
Well, we were just coming down and then we could smell fuel, and we've got fuel over our visors, so we thought we'd better stop and check it out, and we've had a fuel line chafe on the oil cooler, and so we're getting too big a fire risk to carry on, so we pulled over.
Clearly, Regan Williamson was the man to beat. The sheer speed of his 2,500 horsepower gas turbine evident. The third of the turbines was Tom Kelly, nephew to K-Jet Sean, who this weekend was on fuel support duties. The younger Kelly was lucky though, losing valuable time.
Just the battery lead connector that joins the 12 volt to 24 volts come off, so we lost gauges and fuel pump. Fortunately the turbine's got a mechanical pump, so it carried on and we carried on, so it's still good to go.
Steve Rapsey in his CX entry was second into the Bells Pond finish alongside Regan, as many others including CX world champ Justin Hill powered on past the tricky finish toward the main road bridge. Most did officially break the beam, but the extra fuel used in the process caused issues for some. Byron Campbell suffering the need for a tow 2k's from the upstream finish after pulling time on Wayne Boys. Boys, meantime, did make the finish, but turned on a show for his mates in the chopper after being forced into a channel trying to pass a slower boat. Aidan Flett was happy having Boys in sight too, but then the Sandtrappers team reckoned he needed to fit pre-race, let go, and he spent the remainder of the upstream leg stopping to drain the excess water. Needless to say, the Sandtrap got binned for the afternoon leg. Riley Smith gave away crucial time from the start of leg one. A factor that would play out at the end of the day for what was likely the fastest FX on the water. By lunch, Justin Hill was satisfied with his CX lead and second outright, but Tom Kelly was out to round him up in the long straights of the Criterium and claim his scalp by day's end. Hill did get second back though, with Regan Williamson unable to start leg three.
We've done a carbon seal, so it's not looking like we'll make the Criterium, but we've sort of proved a bit of a point that it's doing what we want it to do, and managed to open it up 2 or 3 times full throttle, and yeah, she's definitely a handful, but it's doing it.
He wasn't disappointed with the big race boat's first competitive outing.
You know, it's good to sort of get it out there and get up and down, so yeah, we've tucked one under the belt now.
6 laps around Kurau Island made for great spectating. 2 waves of mixed classes and plenty of passing. Not necessarily with the quickest CX, Craig Robinson was looking for more speed, while his competitors were looking for ways around him. Still, his consistency brought 3rd in class and 4th outright. Greg Wilson snuck in for the FX win just 18 seconds in front of Riley Smith, who was lamenting his bad start and a spot of channel chasing he'd done at the beginning of the day.
And we ended up starting behind everyone and got stuck behind Andrew Scott going back downstream, and we couldn't get past him. We tried and ended up down some back channels with him with no water and just rooster tail in our faces. It was great fun.
Justin Hill grabbed the silverware in CX ahead of Steve Rapsey and cemented 2nd outright.
It's good to actually get some river racing in, and the boat's going awesome, so I can't fault it, and we've got a new navigator in the seat for this year as well, so it's actually worked really well. And
the win for the day though went to Tom Kelly. The massive work that had gone into readying the new longer hull paying off.
We're pretty happy with that. Hopefully we can get back and start working on a bit of speed and get the fine tuning out of the way, but we just wanted to get here this weekend and tick it off the list and get back on the trailer, and the result's just a bit of a dream in the end.
Fanfare and prize giving by the River's Edge for the winners. A great day out for everyone involved. And just 4 weeks to the next racing appointment for the Otago Rivers Race. Stay tuned.